Hey guys, Luke here, and I'm here to do another video, this time on Rugby League Live 3 and the official trailer that came out last night. Now, as promised with my video that came out yesterday, which was just my live reaction to it, I said that I was going to do an analysis video, and here it is. So let's get into the video, and throughout the video I'm just going to be stopping it and giving my thoughts on little parts of it. So let's get into it.
We are the heroes of our time, but we're dancing with the demons in our minds. We are the heroes of our time.
Okay, so what we just saw was Greg Inglis just running Palm off the fullback and just run straight past. Now, I've got to say that Palm looks identical to an animation that was in Rugby League Live 2. But one thing that was different is that straight after doing that, he sort of has a look around, see his defenders, and sort of a little bit of a gloat to the crowd as well. Now just here, we just saw Roger Tuivasa-Sheck do a little chip and chase. Now, I'm not sure if that was Nathan Peets at fullback for some reason. I don't know who it was back there, but whoever it was, they ended up jumping for the ball, which is something more realistic, because obviously when a chip and chase happens, you're not going to be, planted. You're going to react. You're going to try and reach for it. You're going to try and turn around. You're going to try and do something, and he does a little jump on the fly.
He's got pace. Just as off his chair. What a tackle.
Now this little clip here, it's from the Super League. I believe it's Wakefield and Southford. Apologies if I'm wrong there. And this is just a tackle animation that was in Rugby League Live 2, so I thought I'd point that out. Now this next clip, it was Cooper Cronk. He's putting in a bomb by the looks of things. And I just got to say, as opposed to Rugby League Live 2, where you get the ball and you just sort of do like a weird sort of running, walking sort of animation, I just got to say the kick looked a lot smoother and a lot more realistic.
He's danger. Oh yeah, what about that try?
This next one with the Raiders, and I'm not sure who it was who actually contested number 4 or whatever, but I just got to say the contest looked way more realistic, and with a bat back, it was a clean catch for Blake Austin, as opposed to Rugby League Live 2. I know it was a diving one, but they used to sort of jump all over the spot to try and get the ball, so I'm liking that.
Last tackle. Looks for the one-pointer. Oh, that could be the game.
Now this clip here, it's very reminiscent of the South Sydney and Bulldogs sound that happened in real life, although James Graham didn't make contact with the legs there. But what's worth noting is that the field goal, it looked to be very low and driven, actually on target this time, and as you can see, Graham came flying out of the line and actually dove at the ball, going for the charge down. Obviously, like I said, no contact with the legs, and as the ball's actually going over, you can see number 11, who I believe is probably Josh Jackson, he reacts straight away once he sees it go over by putting his hands up or whatever.
Oh, stop the fight, he's unstoppable.
Now here's James Graham once again here, this time carrying over some Tigers players, and this is just an example of the new animation / sort of gameplay mechanic thing where you can drag players over the line, that sort of stuff, and I think there was 2 or 3 people in the tackle as well, so I'm liking that.
Big dive for the try line.
Now just see Josh Mansour, he goes into the corner. Now we knew there was going to be acrobatics / spectacular tries in the game, and we saw some little screenshots of it, but this is just confirmation. We get an actual proper look at it, and it does look pretty good, although I do have to say the ball was in the wrong hand, if you want to get down to sort of nitty gritty sort of stuff, but he was carrying it in the wrong hand. Not that players don't do that, but ideally you'd want it in the right hand at that sort of spot.
Well, there's just no stopping him. He scores the try.
Now this next one is, I think it's probably Matt Scott running it back, and I'm not sure what's to go here. It looks like it was a dropout or something, but for some reason New South Wales just don't come off their line. As you can see, like the Queensland players are so far behind the play, and there was no support for Matt Scott or whatever, so I'm not sure exactly what was happening there, but it's just another example of the dragging animation, similar to what we saw with James Graham earlier. I will say though, the second and third man coming in, although they didn't affect the game, affect the try here or whatever, but it's nice to see the second and third man coming in and sort of playing a part, looking a little bit more realistic.
That game is what rugby league is all about.
Now to end this, it's kind of on a bad note, but I'm not really sure what they're thinking in putting this clip in. I mean, Thurston, yes, he does curve the ball, but this is beyond ridiculous, the amount of curve in this one. The ball actually ends up going like as if you kicked it just straight over the black dot from right in front, that's the same direction the ball ends up in. It's just very, very unrealistic in my opinion. And like I said, Thurston does curve it, but not to that extent, nowhere near that extent, probably half that. and he's one of the biggest curvers in the game. Him and Masri were the ones who curved it, and they get nowhere near that. Unless there was a huge gust of wind. That's the only explanation for that. Now, that's the end of the video. Hopefully I've enjoyed it. Just a quick little video and analysis or whatever. If I've missed anything, leave it in the comments below. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Twitter at Mr. Luke on my T. Facebook page in the description below. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.